Hello, my name is Stuart Naturinda. I thank you for coming for today's presentation. And what is special in this presentation is that we have a special guest. Our special guest, Mr. David Howson, will be coming in to say hello to us. Obviously, all of us here already know about 4Corners Alliance Group. If you don't know about the company, you're going to share in it with us today. 4Corners Alliance Group, where the millionaire mindset starts. My name is Stuart there, you can see it, and my WhatsApp number in case you need to say hello or ask me any questions. This room address is also listed there in case you want to give it to somebody very quickly so that they can be able to come in or they can attend the next session. That's the room link. Now, when we talk about business, people have different ideas of what a business is. And so I would want to start by discussing what business is. I'm going to use the two business models. We have two business models. We have a traditional one and we have the 21st century business model. Let me start by discussing the traditional business model. In the traditional business model, we have a factory which produces products. These products are sent to the main distributor, who starts distributing to different area distributors. These area distributors send to wholesalers, and wholesalers sell to retailers, who finally sell to the final consumer. This chain of distribution is really common in all the traditional business models. The price here is $10. $10, yet may become 12, 14, 16, 18. By the time the final consumer buys the product, it would be about $20. Why? Because there are a lot of advertising costs, transportation costs, stock holding costs, and each of these players needs to take a profit margin for themselves. You realize the burden ends with the final consumer. All these guys cannot make losses, they must make a profit. Now, that's what we all understand when we say business. But of course, some of us already know about the 21st business model. In the 21st century business model, we all know that the company or the factory is still existent. It exists, it produces the products, and when it produces products, it has an online website, a store where they are they are displayed. From this online store, people make purchases. When they make purchases, the product is shipped to them and the customers can enjoy the products and become happy. When they are happy, they can recommend other people to also make online purchases. So, with this kind of business model, you realize that if the product cost here is 10, if the company names the price as 10, the final consumer actually pays 10. Why? Because these distributors have been eliminated from the chain. And secondly, the advertising costs, transportation costs, stock holding costs, and profit margins are obviously removed. So the final consumer is very happy. They are buying the products much cheaper than they are supposed to have paid if they use the old business model. And secondly, the company is also happy because it knows that products are reaching final consumers at a minimal cost and at a good price. The company can therefore make more sales, and you realize that everybody is happy. The company is happy, the members are happy, they're recommending more people, the company is making more sales. You realize that it is also cost effective, and maybe if it was used by different companies, different industries, it has the way it interacts with our global economy. the national economy can also benefit from this if their people are able to receive products at the lowest prices possible. Okay? The other thing is that these companies are able to make more sales globally because they have a website where anybody can make an online purchase. So realize that it boosts so much on the sales and it can really impact the global economy. So today, as we discuss, I want us to focus more on this new business model, the 21st century business model that is run more by the internet. And remember that some of the companies may not have physical products. They may have digital products, which members purchase and receive instantly without need for shipping. Like at 4Corners Alliance Group, the company we're going to discuss just now. So realize that the other thing, which is now negative, is that these people are actually losing jobs. The distributors and their workers are all getting out of the chain of distribution, so they are losing jobs. In Africa, we have a tendency of many people demonstrating, calling back some jobs, saying we need our jobs. We had jobs, they got lost, saying I'm a marketer, I'm so-and-so, I have no jobs. A lot of people are graduating in different fields of study where they would probably lie in this system, and which system is being lost. People need to learn about the new business model. People need to learn about change and about a new way they could do business, they could do their daily work, they can earn some money. At this point, I want to let you know that 4Corners Alliance Group, also known as 4Corners, a subsidiary of Cornerstone Alliance Group LLC, is the company that we're going to discuss as a case study of online businesses. It is a free registered company with this corporate mailing address. The founder is Mr. David Howison, who is right now on the conference call. And I want to welcome him to this call. And at this point, I also want to give him the floor to send us a greeting so that we know he's a real life person. Mr. David Howison, are you on?
I am. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, good. Can you see me?
I think some people can see you, yes.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. I had to go hide out. I've got some work going on near the office, so it was noisy, so I'm standing outside. Well, hello, everybody, and Stuart, thanks for having me today. It's great to see Africa develop and continue to grow strong with the 4Corners Alliance team. And I want to thank you for taking the time to check out what we're doing here. Yes. Is there anything you want me to cover, Stuart?
Yes, thank you very much for showing up.
Well, you're welcome.
Yes, we have several members from different countries. Let me unmute so that maybe each of them can say their name and where they are, those who are able to do so. We start with Beatrice. Beatrice, are you there? Hey, Beatrice. Okay, she seems to be busy in office. We have Al Dixon.
I'm here. Hey, David. Hey, Mr. Harrison, how are you? This is Earl Dixon from the United States of America.
Oh, hi, Earl. How are you? Whereabouts are you?
I'm in Durham, North Carolina.
Right. Oh, yes. So your background looks a bit like this too, huh? I'm in Georgia.
Exactly. I love the fall weather.
Yeah, it's actually, I'm in North Georgia, which is in drought right now. So if you look at the grass behind me, it's as dry as a bone.
Oh man, it is.
Yes, yeah.
My wife went.
Very good to meet you, Earl.
Nice to meet you. My wife went to the mountains in North Carolina about a week ago, and it's beautiful there.
Oh yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah. Well, I'm just north of Atlanta. I'm not like up in the mountains, but I'm in the hills heading towards the Georgia mountains. So it's nice up here. It's a nice place.
Okay. Philip was saying you're going to tell us more about the new payment system in Africa. Is that correct?
Well, I can. Yeah, I didn't know I was going to, but I certainly can. So,
Okay,
Pay Africa.
Hey, David, I think you'll do that after some other guys have said hello.
Oh, yeah, all right, okay, all right.
Rogers, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Please.
Let's see if I can find you. I'm on my cell phone, so I'm looking around at all the different video screens here.
Hey, Rogers.
Yes, please.
Please say hello to the CEO.
I can certainly hear you.
Hey, Mr. David Harrison.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay, and you?
Very good, thank you.
Yeah, I'm by name is of Rogers, current in Uganda.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah,
I guess Stuart's told you I was there last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, got to see the source of the Nile and Ginger, Uganda, as well as Kampala. Got to enjoy your traffic in town there. Got to see how Stuart drives like a crazy man.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have another user who I didn't get to know the name yet. User, are you there? Okay, this is Dr. Don, and you know I have an issue, sorry. Well, Dr. Don is probably in Ghana. He says he has an issue with his microphone. He won't be able to speak, but he says hi.
Okay, great. I don't have my glasses on, so on my phone, everything's too small in print. So if somebody types something, Stuart, you're going to have to tell me what it is, okay?
Yeah, that's what I read for you.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, he's from Uganda, from Ghana.
He's from Ghana.
Yeah, very, very good. I've been there too. Accra and what's up in the hills there? I've forgotten. 5-hour drive. Anyway, Uganda's a beautiful place too. And Ghana.
Okay, so we have some new people coming on, but I think we need to first let the guys who are seated with me know to say hello. So we have, can you see some of these guys?
I can see Rogers. I can see Rogers.
No.
Some of these other guys don't have their video on.
There are other guys who are seated in office in Kampala.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
They are just
all right.
Next to me. Can you see any of them?
Earl's doing a fancy trick. I see him in video, and I also see his fancy photo with his nice suit on.
Yeah.
Very smart.
There are people here. They are going to say hello on their own, one by one.
Hello, you're the CEO. Hello.
Hello, I can barely hear you.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm
Fatuma.
I'm having trouble hearing what you're saying.
She's Fatuma. She couldn't say much.
Hello.
Oh,
Good
okay.
afternoon. How are you? I'm called Sisi here in Uganda, sitting with Stuart.
Okay, very good. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hello, David. I'm Shamim in Uganda.
I'm hearing a few voices back there. I'm guessing you are looking over Stuart's shoulder, are you?
Well, there was Shamim who just registered today, and she was also saying hello.
Oh, excellent. Very good.
Yes, hello.
Very
David.
good.
How are you doing? I'm Emmanuel, here in office, Kampala with Stuart.
Okay, very good. Nice to meet you.
Haj. Hello, David.
That's a good rich voice I hear there. That'd be good radio voice.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing? My name is Aston.
Aston, very good to meet you.
Yeah, I'm here in Kampala with Stuart.
Okay, very good. That's great to meet you.
Okay, so I think that other people are coming on board. They are probably late. We are going to let you tell us about the new program about Pay Africa, and maybe any other thing you want to tell to us, and then we shall continue
okay.
the presentation. You can leave at leisure when you're done greeting us.
All right. Okay. Yeah. The Pay Africa is a pilot program. What that means is that we're basically testing out a new idea of a payment system, and it means that the payments are actually being deposited to a bank account in each country into US dollars, and then it's basically like a bank account, if you like. It's free to open, and for each country, it gives you instructions. The Pay Africa site gives you instructions on how to actually make the deposit. So, for example, you would walk into, let's say, EcoBank. You got EcoBank in Uganda, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And you would go in there with the instructions, and you would pay with Ugandan shillings, $18 equivalent, right? And or it might be a little bit more. And they'll exchange it on the fly into that account, US dollar account, and then you get credited in the Pay Africa system, and then you can go into the join page and join 4Corners. We're also going to be paying out that way, which means that every Tuesday when we push the payout file, you'll be able to do the reverse. You'll be able to go to the bank and ask for the shillings, and it'll be converted on the fly. Now, we don't have it for Uganda yet. I'm just giving you the example in Uganda because that's how it would work, right? So a few things that have to happen first. But right now, we're piloting this system in Nigeria, Ghana, and, well, not Ghana yet, Nigeria and Cameroon right now, and Ethiopia. They're the three countries we're doing right now as a pilot program, with the idea that we'll be expanding into Ghana. We'll probably end up doing the other Francophone countries there, Togo. I'm missing someone. Is it Benin in there? And I've been talking to Stuart about how we'll approach the East Africa bloc, which, of course, you guys know the countries there. So that's what Pay Africa is about. We're trying to find a way to ease the burden of sorry, you guys there?
Yes, we are.
Sorry, I got a phone call. I just had to, sorry about that. We'll also have some great debit cards as well. So I don't know if Stuart's mentioned that, but we got new debit cards coming at the end of the year, and they'll be super easy to get activated and used compared to the experience we've all been going through for the last couple of years. So all the payment solutions are improving, which is great. Great for me. It's great for you. I'm excited about it. And it makes my life easier, and it makes your life easier, right? Yeah. And the other thing, it's easier to get people involved in the business if being able to join isn't so difficult, right? So that's what Pay Africa is about. We'll be actively spreading Pay Africa options around the African countries as quickly as we can. There's a couple of things that need to happen. Emmanuel from Pay Africa, the founder there, he needs to make sure that he has relationships in each country, and that's going to take a little bit of time for him to. He's physically got to visit each country, so it's going to take a little bit of time. But if we've got enough interest in the different countries, we should be able to get that done over the next 3 or 4 months, I expect. So that's Pay Africa.
Okay, thank you very much. I think it was so exciting for all of us to get to know about it, especially on this presentation. We are doing these presentations almost every day, Monday to Friday, and people get to learn a lot of different things. And having you on was just a pleasure for all of us.
Oh, well, thank you. All right, well, I've got a whole bunch of people trying to get my attention here, so I'm going to have to take off. But it was great spending all the time with you guys. Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you very much. See you next time.
All right, bye now.
Bye-bye. So, guys, that is the CEO of 4Corners Alliance Group, and he opened the opportunity for everybody who recommends other people to get a commission. That is since March 2013. He's also working with Direct Pay Express as a vice president, and they give reloadable debit cards. He has talked about debit cards as he greeted us that are coming and are going to be very easy to use for the members of 4Corners Alliance Group because he works with a company that provides those. 4Corners Alliance Group gives us basic financial education sets so that we can be able to learn much more about these topics, including financial literacy essentials, investing in precious metals, how to become a smart investor, millionaire mindset, how to get out of debt and avoid being ripped off, living trusts, economics behind the spin, a lot of things, debt crisis, time value for money, real estate investment, investing for impacts, a lot more books that are not even listed here. Why? Because you realize that we all interact with money, but we hardly have enough information and knowledge about what money is. So the company is able to give us all these at, of course, a fee, either $18, as he talked about $18, which you can now bank to the bank if you have the Pay Africa program already running in your country. But you can also pay much more for the other education that I will show you briefly hereafter. So it was a great experience that most of us have been able to have the CEO on, and we see him by our own eyes. And so now when we discuss about the company and the business, we know that it is real and it works. He pays 80% of the money that is paid for the education sets back to us. That's why we are all crazy about the company. We enjoy the education and also get some cash for recommending other people. We get unique high quality education products. We also get informative monthly newsletter. We also have access to a marketing academy online, and we learn how to market online. The company also has an exclusive international investment club, and it gives you an opportunity to get involved with some of the most successful internet marketers on the planet. Now, this is the full compensation plan of 4Corners Alliance Group. After this, I will talk about the monthly newsletter and we shall conclude the session. So, if anybody you recommend buys education sets, these are education sets, set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4, set 5, set 6. If anybody buys these education sets and they're in your network, how do they get to your network? You recommend some people, maybe 4. The compensation plan actually runs on 4 people. If you recommend 4 people, they pay level 1 education cost $10. The company gives you $4 per person. That is $16. When these 4 people have talked to 4 each and recommend the company to them and they register and they pay level 2 education sets, which is $10 as well, you have $4 commission per person. Those are 16 people. That is $64. If these 16 people on your second generation or downline also bring 4 each, invite 4 each, you have $10 per person if they pay for level 3 education sets, which is $25. If the 64 invite 4 each, you have 256 on your level 4 downline. You have $24 per person when they have paid level 4 education sets. Now, most of us are paying $120. Those of you are joining lately, most people are preferring to start at this point by paying for the first 4 education sets at a go. So if you have people in your downline on these different levels, this is how your commissions are coming in. So at level 4, you have 24 times 256, which is $6,144, some good money. If these 256 people invite 4 each and they register and they pay for level 5 education sets, you have 1,024 people and you have $60 per person. Why? Because they have paid $150 for level 5 and the company is giving all this 40% first, 40% direct commission or instant commission. So 40% of 150 is $60, then 1,024 people, that's $1,440. If these people refer for each, you have 4,096 people. If these pay for level 6 education sets, you have $120 per person. $120 per person times 4,096 is $491,520. Can you imagine? If you total up all this is $559,824. For what have you done? You recommended 4 people, so 4 serious people who are interested in financial education, and they also recommended other four, also recommend other four, also recommend other four, also recommend other four, also recommend other four. The process continues non-stop because everybody who comes in obviously recommends others, and they all also access financial education, a very important service in our world today. Now, I want us to know that the company also gives matching commission. What does matching commission mean? You see, all the money you've been earning was the 40%. It means that when your referrals also come in, they earn 40% direct commission. But remember, the company wanted you to earn 80%. So once your referrals get 40%, you get 100% of what they get. Okay? It's supposed to be once your referrals. So you get 100% of what they are earning. Why 100%? Because the company is paying only 40% and supposed to pay 80%, so it has to pay another 40%, which is 100% of what they have got. So everybody you have personally brought into the company, when they make any money, you get equally the same amount of money. If they make $16, their first income, you have 16 times 4 people. If each of the 4 is making the $16, which is $64. When they make $64 as level 2 income, you have it times 4, which is $256. When they make level 4, $6,144, you have actually made the same amount times 4 people. Each of them making the amount, you have it. When they have made 491,520, obviously you have it times 4, which is 1.966 million. Now, realize that all this is on top of what you originally earned, the 559,000, your own direct commission. If you get your own direct commission and you add up the matching commission, which go up to $2.2 million, you are earning over $2.7 million as instant commission. Now, I also want you to know that you have monthly newsletter from the newsletter commissions from the newsletter, and the newsletter is an informative magazine which you subscribe for every month. But people in your network who are subscribing for the newsletter, you get commissions. How much commission? $1 for all those on level 1, there are 4, that is $4. $1 for all those on your level 2, there are 16, that is $16. $1 for all those on your level 3, there are 64 people, $64. $1 for all those on your level 4, there are 256, so you have $256. $2 for all those on your level 5, there are 1,024, so that is $2,048. $2 for all those on your level 6, there are 4,096, which is 8,192. And here, the company allows you to tap into your level 7 downline. These people, 4,096, if they also talk to 4 each, you have 16,384 people, and you have $4 per person when they subscribe for newsletter, that is 65,536. This is $76,116. Can you imagine? Now, many people, when they hear about all this money, they think the company is paying this money from where? Remember, they are giving 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 4, which is a total of $12 from 29. So the company gives 29, gives away 12 in instant commissions. They actually again give an matching commission. So if you have 4 referrals and they're each making money here in the newsletter, you get 100% of that. Why? Because the company has given away 12, they have another 12 to give, making it 24, and the company will still have a balance of $5.95 for themselves. So you realize that the money is not coming from nowhere. 4Corners Lands Group is a commission-based company, and they pay. They don't inflate any money. They don't give any free money. The money comes from the participation of members. Now, if we talk about the matching commissions, you know, if you have only 4 people, then that is $76,116 times 4, which is $304,000. $464. Now, this is monthly. So on top of your own $76,000 every month, you have an extra $304. That means that you can earn up to $380,000 every month from the newsletter. But if you bring more people, well, the system will place them under anyone who has not yet got people, and these people will get direct commissions, but the matching commissions will all be yours. So if you have 10 people, your matching commissions will be times 10. But these people on your level 2, of course, level 1 income goes to their level 1 upline. You're not the one. You're direct referral, the direct sponsor. So you earn your matching commissions when they start earning. But because they are on your level 2 downline, of course, you know when they pay for level 2 education sets, you still get the level 2 income. But the matching commissions is the catch for the people who bring more referrals, because it means that you have matching commission is times N, times the number of people you personally recruit, you personally sponsor into the company. Teach them how to make money, whatever they earn, you earn. If you have 10, your matching commission would be $559,000 times 10, which is $5.5 million. Even your monthly newsletter, of course, will go as high as $3 million if you have 10 referrals, because it is 304,640 times 10, which is $3 million and above. So if you're ready, you just need to contact the person who invited you to this presentation and get started immediately. Some people think they don't have enough time to do this and make extra income, to have financial education in their lives. That's not true. If you have 168 hours in a week, you can sleep 8 hours every day. You will take 56 hours of sleeping. You can even work your daytime job or your nighttime job, your 8-hour job every day, 5 days a week, 40 hours are gone. You have enough time to eat, commute, and have time with your family, 42 hours, enough time really. That is like over 8 hours again. Well, say 6 hours per day. And then you have 30 hours, enough time to pursue your dream. So if you really have some dream to work for, here you are. You have millions of dollars waiting for you to be made at this company, as long as you can recommend other people to join you. I want to conclude by saying it works, it really works, but somebody has to play their part. If you recommend people for people and they don't recommend anybody, you may have to really put in an extra effort. In case you have any questions and concerns, contact me directly to my email address or to my WhatsApp number, which is clearly given. You can also go to 4cornersstrategy.com and you'll be able to be in touch with me, also be able to look at several ideas on how to make 4Corners Alliance Group a place for you. I want to thank you very much, especially those of you who came while we already moved on. You missed the part the CEO gave us a greeting and a few updates, but it was recorded, so I'm going to say in a few hours, you'll be able to get the recording and enjoy a replay. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow for the next presentation.